Quantum Capitalist by Renee Garcia. From poverty psychology to wealth using practical quantum mechanics. Lesson 71. Ending the battle. You're doing it. Can you sense the surge of energy building within you? With this newfound knowledge, you are not only reclaiming your power, but also transforming into a dauntless navigator of the quantum field. Your awareness is sharp, your attention is focused, and everything is aligning perfectly. And the best part? This unlocks the gateway to the most magnificent quantum treasure of all, freedom. Much like the enigmatic secrets of the Emerald Tablets, the key to emancipation is surprisingly straightforward. Stop resisting. It may seem as though you are caught in an incessant boxing match, contending with yourself, the world, and all its puppeteers. However, once you recognize that this struggle is nothing more than a complex illusion, and you step out of the ring, the world becomes a boundless playground, no strings attached. Listen closely. The black holes have been manipulating your reality since the day you were born, constructing your worldview like an intricate house of cards, imprisoning you in a mental cage, and teasing the mirage of freedom just beyond your grasp. They'll assure you, friend, you have a choice. Here, take control of the puppet strings, desire anything, achieve everything, but always remember, you're playing by my rules. Your so-called freedom here is just the liberty to bash your head against the wall of their rigged game. Now, here's a groundbreaking revelation. You can't outfight a black hole. Few might snatch a prize or two, but most just keep flailing till they're spent. You want a shot at genuine freedom? Shed that excessive importance, the overvalued meaning you ascribe to everything. Let's rip the Band-Aid off, shall we? You've been playing a never-ending game of tug-of-war with battles that are as pointless as they are exhausting. It's time for yet another reality check. The tug-of-war you can't win. Common battles and why you're losing. Needing to be right or valued. Craving to be right or have your views cherished. It's like playing a never-ending game of emotional battleship. When you're hell-bent on proving a point or basking in the glow of others' admiration, you're essentially handcuffing your creative mojo. Each battle for recognition is a drain on your energetic resources, better spent on forging your path, not justifying it. Approval seeking. The relentless pursuit of approval is a quantum quicksand. It's as if you're standing on a stage, performing for an audience that keeps shifting their preferences. Seeking validation is an exhausting, unending performance that leaves little room for authenticity. Remember, the most potent approval comes from within, not from the ever-changing whims of the gallery. Paralysis by perfectionism. Perfectionism is a sly foe disguised as a friend. It whispers sweet nothings about flawless execution, but binds you in chains of hesitation and doubt. It's like trying to paint a masterpiece with a color palette limited to shades of gray. You end up tiptoeing around your potential, too scared to splash the canvas with the vibrant colors of risk and innovation. Comparing to the point of insanity. The comparison game is a mind-bending maze with no exit. You're running in circles, measuring your journey against someone else's GPS coordinates. It's a race with no finish line, where the only prize is frustration and a distorted view of your unique path. Worrying and over-planning, trying to script every aspect of your life in advance, is like playing chess with the universe, a futile endeavor. You're so entangled in the web of what-ifs that you miss the magic unfolding right in front of you. Life isn't a problem to be solved, but a mystery to be lived. Embrace the unpredictability. It's where the magic happens. Battling self and others. Engaging in constant battles, either with yourself or those around you, is like waging an endless war where the only casualty is your peace of mind. You're locked in a perpetual struggle, trying to sculpt your reality to match an idealized version. But here's the kicker. The more you fight, the more you lose touch with the very essence of your being and the potential of your world. Letting go of the battles. It's time to lay down your arms. Release the need to control, to be right, or to have the last word. When you relinquish these draining conflicts, you're not just liberating your mind. You're setting the stage for a life where opportunities, connections, and experiences come to you not by force, but by flow. It's like swapping a seat on a dilapidated bus for a first-class ticket aboard a spaceship bound for planet fuck yes. Are you ready to kick it up a notch? To let go of the needless conflicts and step into a realm of endless possibilities? It's a choice between staying stuck in the quagmire of battles or soaring into the quantum field, where an improved reality is just a thought away. Your quantum self is asking, are you in or are you out? The money shot. Break on through. By ending the battle once and for all, you are tuning your frequency to the vibration of wealth and opportunity. No longer will you be bashing your head against the wall of the rigged game. Instead, you'll be in the driver's seat, steering your life towards a horizon of endless possibilities. This is not just about money in the bank, although that's a nice perk. It's about unlocking a wealth of opportunities, experiences, and connections. It's about creating a life that is rich in every sense of the word. The problems of yesteryears won't evaporate in a day, but armed with these potent techniques to shape your destiny, you'll find that over time, they'll look more like speed bumps, less like impenetrable walls. The recap. This lesson highlights that true freedom, along with a life of wealth and opportunity, is achieved by recognizing the struggles as a complex illusion and stepping out of the self-imposed mental cage. Poke the brain. Are you ready to end your battles once and for all? Your next power move. Check yourself before you wreck yourself thought exercise. The Matrix wants us entangled in a fight. Remember, when your attention isn't your own, neither is your soul. If the Matrix can keep you captivated by the outer screen, it owns you. Political battles, social justice causes, these preoccupy millions worldwide, with importance levels through the fucking roof. But you have a choice. You don't have to engage in these battles. Exiting the boxing ring allows you to reclaim your energetic resources and channel them into endeavors that foster your evolution. Here is a simple exercise. Think of a single battle you've been engaged in that you could drop right now. Have you been overly involved in a cause or a heated debate? Are you battling someone in your life over a difference in perspective? Identifying the battle is easy. But do you have the nuts to let it go? Do it and thrive. After the simple exercise, take a moment to reflect on how you feel. Notice any shifts in your perception of battles, struggles, and the importance you've given to certain aspects of life. Remember that this is a reminder of your power to choose your battles and to let go of the unnecessary fight against external and internal pressures. As you continue this practice, you'll find yourself experiencing greater inner peace and a truer sense of freedom. Lesson 72. Dividing your time. With all this newfound mental and energetic freedom, you've probably got some energy to spare, and it's crucial to channel it in the right direction. If you've hit the jackpot and identified a goal that truly resonates with the quantum you, mastering the art of time and energy, balancing is crucial. Also, after exiting a battle or two, you may be in need of a little recovery time. Let this lesson be the green light for you to luxuriate a bit more starting today. You do deserve it, you know? Perhaps it's also time for a spring cleaning and reorganization of your life. Say goodbye to doom scrolling, Netflix marathons, and relationships that weigh you down like a ton of bricks. It's time to categorize your life into a pie chart of essentials. Pie. And get brutally honest about your schedule. Elevate self-love and self-care to the top of your priority list. They've earned their VIP status. Here's a sneak peek at my pie chart. It's pretty hardcore. I cater to the must-haves in my life: my home, my romantic partner, my dogs. I uphold my roles and duties, pouring love and care into the people and things that make my world spin. The rest? It's divided between my professional creative zone in the magic middle world and some quality me time. A healthy exercise regimen, steamy baths, massages, meditation, journaling, and a nutritious diet are my go-to self-love and self-care activities. Making this a daily ritual ensures I have enough fuel to power through my days, not just surviving, but thriving. If self-care skips out, my productivity nosedives, and everything feels like a chore. Self-care isn't just a gust of wind in my sails. It's the whole damn breeze. Start the engine, baby. All right, let's get this self-care party started. You're not a machine programmed to keep grinding until you break down. You're a fabulous, living, breathing masterpiece, and it's high time you started treating yourself like one. Now, although some of these items on the list are as basic as can be, it's a pertinent reminder. When was the last time you laid in bed past your bedtime with a fully lit screen, telling your brain it's not time for sleep when it absolutely was? Exactly. Now, let's get one thing straight. Self-care isn't about being self-centered. It's about self-preservation, baby. So, repeat after me. Taking care of myself isn't selfish. It's essential. And just like you wouldn't build a skyscraper on a foundation of quicksand, you can't build a kick-ass life on a worn-out, stressed-out, undernourished version of yourself. Meet Caleb. Version 1, the fractured pie chart. Caleb, a man of ambition and drive, found himself in a whirlwind of chaos. His days were a blur, his nights sleepless, his mind constantly racing. Each morning, he would dive headfirst into a sea of emails, meetings, and deadlines. His life resembling a disjointed pie chart, each slice too thin to taste any semblance of fulfillment. His social media feeds were an endless scroll of others' lives, and his evenings were lost to the glow of his television screen. Relationships felt like obligations, and his hobbies were long forgotten. Caleb's self-care was non-existent. His exercise routine a distant memory. He was a man being pulled in a million directions, yet going nowhere. One night, lying awake, he realized he was living life in a daze, a spectator in his own story. The realization hit him hard. He was losing himself in the cacophony of the world. His pie chart, a muddled mess of misplaced priorities and neglected passions. Version 2, the aligned pie chart. Fast forward, and we find a different Caleb. He had taken control, realigning his pie chart with purpose and balance. Mornings now began with a jog, the rhythm of his footsteps a meditation in motion. Work was no longer a frantic race, but a focused pursuit, with clear boundaries to protect his time and energy. His evenings were a blend of creativity and connection. Caleb rediscovered his love for painting, the strokes of his brush a dance of self-expression. He rekindled relationships, now spending quality time with those who mattered most, their laughter and stories a balm to his soul. His diet transformed, his body now fueled with nourishment that energized rather than drained. Meditation and journaling became his sanctuaries of reflection, tools that grounded him in the present. His pie chart was no longer fractured, but a harmonious blend of work, passion, and rest. Caleb's journey from chaos to clarity was a testament to the transformative power of self-care and mindful living. He learned that by caring for himself, he could engage with life more fully, his time and energy balanced in a dance of productivity and peace. He was no longer just surviving, he was thriving, a man aligned, whole, and undeniably alive. The money shot. Give yourself the old razzle-dazzle. And here's the zinger. With better self-care, you're not just going to get good at balancing your energy. You're gearing up to become a productivity powerhouse. And guess what follows? The ability to run on opportunities. Self-care isn't just the wind in your sails. It's the fuel taking you to Treasure Island. The recap. In this transformative ride towards Quantum You, maintaining your energy is the fuel, and self-care is the pit stop. Shed the unnecessary, streamline your priorities, and infuse your routine with a deep love and respect for yourself. Ensuring your sails are always billowing with the wind of self-care allows you to navigate the vast ocean of responsibilities and creativity with unerring prowess and resilience. Remember, a well-cared for you is an unstoppable you. Poke the brain. What's that one thing you need to change about your self-care routine today? Is your sail flapping listlessly in the wind? Your next power move. Creative and juggernaut journal exercise. The quantum pie chart. The objective of the quantum pie chart exercise is to visually assess how you currently allocate your time and energy in your daily life, and then redesign the chart to reflect the distribution of time that nurtures your quantum self through self-love and self-care. Instructions. 1. Draw your current pie chart. Grab your juggernaut journal. Draw a circle to prepare your pie chart. Now, section it out. Each section represents a category of activities in your daily life. Label each section with a category, such as work, sleep, socializing, entertainment, chores, etc. Use your best estimate to determine the proportion of time you spend on each category in a typical day. 2. Reflect on your current pie chart. Take a moment to observe your current pie chart. Notice how your time and energy are distributed among various activities. Reflect on how much time you allocate to activities that nurture your well-being and self-care. 3. Design your quantum self-pie chart. On a new piece of paper, create another pie chart. This time, redesign the chart to reflect how you would ideally distribute your time to nurture your quantum self. Prioritize self-love and self-care categories like exercise, meditation, reading, creative activities, quality time with loved ones, relaxation, etc. Adjust the proportions of each section to reflect the time you want to dedicate to each activity. 4. Embrace the change. Compare your current pie chart with your quantum self pie chart. Notice the differences between the two charts and how they represent your current state and your desired state. Embrace the intention behind your quantum self pie chart and recognize the value of self-care in your journey. 5. Create a plan. From your quantum self pie chart, identify 1 or 2 self-care activities that you can incorporate into your daily routine. Create a simple plan to integrate these activities into your day. Set specific times for these activities and commit to them. 6. Regular check-ins. Make it a habit to regularly check in with yourself and your pie chart. Are you aligning with your quantum self goals? Adjust your chart and activities as needed to accommodate changes and maintain balance. Reflection. After completing the quantum pie chart exercise, take a moment to reflect on the insights you've gained. Consider how reallocating your time to prioritize self-love and self-care can impact your energy levels, productivity, and overall well-being. Remember that your quantum self pie chart is a visual representation of your commitment to nurturing yourself and living in alignment with your true priorities. Lesson 73, Anomalous Action Ascension. All right, you may be feeling free as a bird, self-care turned up. You are feeling reality, and you know what? Reality is feeling you too. Are you ready to exit the old reality? I mean, lots of self-love and self-care can make things feel pretty comfy and cozy. But don't forget, you're on a mission. So, are you soldiering on in your comfort zone? That warm, fuzzy, predictable reality rut? Remember, that comfort zone can also be a trap, a life force sucking black hole. But don't worry, I've got a radical secret weapon for you. Anomalous action. Anomalous action is that rebellious streak you need. It's taking the road less traveled on your daily commute, devouring a book from an alien genre, or finally saying yes to that salsa class you always dodge. It's the pin to your comfort bubble, and while it might sound simple, it's a potent weapon against your reality rut. Here's why you need to initiate your anomalous action protocol. 1. Monotony massacre. Anomalous action is a bull in the china shop of your repetitive life. It busts up the old, boring patterns, creating space for the new and exciting. 2. Opportunity unleashed. Being a little daring opens up untapped avenues and unexplored territories. You might just find your next big thing in untouched corners of your current sector. 3. Adaptability amplifier. Anomalous action conditions you for change, the only constant in life. Embrace change and watch your life turn into a thrilling ride. 4. Awareness ignited. Step out of your comfort zone and your senses go on high alert. It's like switching on your opportunity radar, and suddenly you see chances where you saw walls. Meet Zara. Zara was caught in the quicksand of monotony. Same old, same old. Everything was as exciting as watching paint dry. Zara was craving change, something more exhilarating than picking a new cereal at the grocery store. Remembering a life hack about anomalous action, she decided it was high time to shake things up a bit. Day 1. Adios boring black coffee. Zara went wild and ordered a matcha latte. Crazy, right? She even chatted up a stranger, also drinking a matcha latte. Whoa, get crazy. Plot twist. Both were hiking enthusiasts and planned a weekend romp in the woods. Day 5. Zara ditched the train and biked to work, feeling the wind in her hair like a protagonist in a movie montage. The exercise sparked a brainwave tsunami at work. Day 10. Zara, the infamous party pooper, said yes to salsa dancing. She tripped over her feet, but the laughter shared with a new dance partner made it a fun night. Zara was beginning to feel alive again. Day 15. Bye-bye self-help snooze fest. Zara ditched the self-help book she'd been pretending to read and picked up a sci-fi novel that lit up her imagination like a fireworks factory in a 4-alarm blaze. Who knew fictional aliens could teach you more about life than a self-help guru? The plot was thicker than her grandma's gravy, and by the end, she was so inspired that she started a creative writing side hustle. Her first story, The Intergalactic Guide to Getting Your Shit Together, a hilarious self-help manual for humans, written by aliens. Day 20. Instead of a doom scroll coma, Zara volunteered at a shelter. The warm fuzzies from helping out lifted her spirits higher than a kite. When she got home, Zara looked in the mirror and saw color returning to her face. Hot damn. Day 25. Zara decided it was high time to give her couch a break from the dent her butt was making. So, she hit the road for an impromptu adventure to a neighboring city. The change of scenery was as exciting as finding a $100 bill in an old pair of jeans. She ended up at a random pie eating contest and won second place. Hell yeah. Day 30. Zara, the conflict avoider, finally tackled an issue head-on with a colleague. Armed with nothing but her newly found courage and a white flag just in case, she approached her coworker. Instead of the office brawl she had feared and prepared for by watching a marathon of kung fu movies the night before, they ended up having a heart-to-heart conversation that strengthened their bond. Who knew honesty could be more effective than a roundhouse kick? Not only did they clear the air, but they discovered a shared love for cat memes and a mutual disdain for the office coffee. A friendship was born, all thanks to Zara's newfound bravery and her decision to face the music. After a month of living on the wild side, Zara's world was turned upside down in a good way. The yawn-inducing routine was history. New opportunities popped up like daisies. Adaptability skyrocketed, and her opportunity radar was on fire. The reality rut was toast, and a shiny new script full of possibilities replaced the same old. Zara realized that stepping out of the comfort zone, taking risks, and embracing change were the golden tickets to a thrilling new reality. The money shot. The great escape. Picture this. You step out of your daily routine, venture into the unknown, and suddenly you strike gold. That's what anomalous action can do for your finances. Maybe it's an untapped investment opportunity, a breakthrough business idea, or a wealthy network connection. They're all out there, just waiting for you to break out of your rut. The recap. Anomalous action is your secret weapon to break the chains of monotony. It is the life jacket that can pull you out of your reality rut and push you into the uncharted waters of opportunities and higher sectors. Poke the brain. Take a long, hard look at your daily routine. Is it your golden path or your prison? What anomalous action can you take right now to rock your reality boat? Your next power move, 30-day anomalous action challenge. Objective. Over the next 30 days, engage in anomalous actions to break free from your routine, ignite creativity, and invite new opportunities into your life. 1. Understanding anomalous action. Begin by reading and understanding the concept of anomalous action from the lesson. Internalize the idea that stepping out of your comfort zone can lead to exciting shifts in your life. 2. Create your anomalous action list. Spend some time brainstorming a variety of anomalous actions you can take throughout the 30 days. Consider different categories like random actions, self-care, organizing and cleaning, professional and creative actions. Your environment or other people may suggest anomalous action to take too. Consider everything. 3. Plan your anomalous actions. Organize your list by assigning one anomalous action to each day of the challenge. Keep your list easily accessible, such as in your Juggernaut journal or mobile. 4. Execute daily anomalous actions. Each day, commit to completing the anomalous action scheduled for that day. Embrace the experience fully, even if it feels uncomfortable or unfamiliar. 5. Reflect and document. After each anomalous action, take a few moments to reflect on your experience. Record your thoughts, feelings, and any insights gained from each action. 6. Share and engage. If you're comfortable, share your journey with a friend, family member, or our online community. Encourage others to join you in the challenge and share their experiences. 7. Adapt and explore. Throughout the challenge, stay open to adapting your anomalous actions based on your evolving interests and experiences. Don't hesitate to explore new categories or try more daring actions. 8. Final reflection. At the end of the 30 days, take time to reflect on the entire challenge. Review your reflections and note any patterns or changes in your mindset, energy, or opportunities. Conclusion. Completing the 30-day anomalous action challenge will likely provide you with valuable insights into your capacity for change, creativity, and adaptability. Remember that breaking free from your routine can lead to new perspectives and exciting possibilities. Continue incorporating anomalous actions into your life beyond the challenge, using them as a tool to maintain a dynamic and ever-evolving approach to your evolving reality. Lesson 74. Human ego sacrifice. Note, this is a repeat lesson because, let's face it, sometimes we need to be hit over the head with the truth multiple times before it sinks in. And then, one more time for good measure. Let's roll. Are you geared up to bid adieu to that reality rut? But Matrix You is still talking smack. Is your ego hogging the mic more than it's supposed to? Remember when you flirted with the idea of kickstarting your own podcast, but that internal party pooper chimed in? Who'd tune in to your ramblings? Time to put that lil bitch in their place. If you're making moves, there's most likely an ongoing battle ensuing in your mind. A relentless tug of war between your ego, your internal naysayer, and your quantum voice, the authentic, vibrant you. We all have these voices, but here's the kicker. You're the commander-in-chief, and you get to decide who takes the lead. Your ego, oh, that clever imposter, loves to pretend it's got your back. But let's face it, it's just a drama queen thriving on fear, feeding you a steady diet of self-doubt and playing it safe. On the other side, there's the naysayer, always ready with a bucket of cold water to douse your fiery dreams. But what about your quantum voice? That's your authentic, intuitive guide, waiting patiently for you to hit the mute button on the other bozos and tune into its open mic. So, imagine this. You've got this spicy idea, a next-gen app set to light a fire under the gig economy's backside. Your quantum voice, the one with the backstage pass to your potential, is already setting off fireworks, seeing the ripples of impact you're about to make. But here comes your ego and your internal naysayer, those uninvited party poopers, whispering, "What if you faceplant? And you're out of your depth here." But wait, you've got your quantum voice on the megaphone, drowning out the downers, calling you to jump head first into the mosh pit of opportunities. You rally, raise funds, gather a dream team. Your app goes live, and like an overnight SoundCloud sensation, it's blowing up the charts, raining prosperity like confetti. That's your quantum voice in action, your own personal hype man. Here's the cheat: how to crank up the volume of the quantum you and mute the ego. 1. Spot the buzzkill. Be sharp. Identify when your ego or internal naysayer gate crashes your brain party. They're the ones sowing doubts and fears, bringing down the vibe. 2. Hit pause. When the unwanted guests start making noise, give them a timeout. This could be a cleansing breath, a walk around the block, or a mantra you belt out. 3. Embrace the silence. Make room for mindfulness practices to pump up the quantum voice. This could be meditation, journaling, or reinforcing self-talk. The more you spin the quantum beats, the more they'll drown out the noise, guiding you to your headline act. The money shot. Duct aping your ego's mouth shut. Understanding and navigating these voices isn't just a spiritual jaunt. It's a key to unlocking your financial prosperity. By hushing the ego and the naysayer and amplifying your quantum voice, you empower yourself to take calculated risks, seize opportunities, and materialize prosperity. Imagine being able to confidently invest in that innovative startup or kickstart your own venture without the constant second-guessing. That's the power of the quantum voice. The recap: navigating and neutralizing the ego and the internal naysayer is crucial in accessing your true potential. It's about recognizing these voices, understanding their tricks, and choosing to tune into the quantum voice, your inner guide who leads you toward growth and prosperity. Poke the brain. What if that podcast idea you shelved could have been the next big thing in the industry? How many more opportunities will you let slip because of the naysayer and the ego? Your next power move. Juggernaut journal exercise. Amplify your quantum voice. Objective: strengthen your authentic voice and diminish the impact of negative thoughts and self-doubt through mindful reflection and positive reframing. Step 1. Recognize and label. Start your journal entry by acknowledging moments when self-doubt or negative thoughts emerge. These might include times when you've hesitated to pursue a goal or felt uncertain about your abilities. Write down instances when you noticed these negative thoughts. Give each negative thought a label, such as matrix me, ego, or naysayer. Step 2. Pause and reframe. When you encounter these labeled thoughts, practice taking a mindful pause before reacting. In your journal, describe the moment when the negative thought surfaced. Note how you felt when you recognized the thought. Breathe deeply and mentally. Label the thought as the ego or naysayer. Reframe the negative thought into a positive affirmation or statement. Example: if the thought is, "I'm not good enough," reframe it as, "I have the skills and determination to succeed." Step 3. Amplify your quantum voice. Now shift your focus towards nurturing your authentic, confident quantum voice. Write about your strengths, achievements, and qualities that define your quantum voice. Practice positive self-talk that aligns with your quantum voice. Visualize scenarios where you confidently take action and achieve your goals. Reflect on how embracing your quantum voice can influence your decisions and actions positively. Conclusion: completing this Juggernaut journal exercise empowers you to recognize and redirect negative thoughts, ultimately amplifying your quantum voice. Over time, you'll develop a habit of reframing self-doubt and embracing your authentic self, leading to increased self-confidence and a more positive mindset. By nurturing your quantum voice, you'll be better equipped to pursue opportunities and achieve your aspirations. Lesson 75. Monkey Brain, Rice Desires, and Coconut Conundrums. You've cornered Matrix You, and they know it. Quantum You has taken the reins and is starting to call the shots. But wait, there's a hiccup. You've been chasing something, a job, a relationship, a significant change, and you've been at it in the only way you know, probably for longer than you care to acknowledge. You're holding on to your burning desire and a method that's been your lifeline. But what if that lifeline is morphing into a noose? What if your tenacious grip is actually your shackles? Let's take a detour to East India, where they have a cunning trick to catch pesky monkeys invading their homes for food. This scenario might shed some insight. The villagers devise a trap, a coconut drilled with a perfectly measured hole and filled with yummy, aromatic rice. This coconut is then fastened with a chain to a stake. Enter Hungry Monkey. Attracted by the irresistible aroma of rice, the monkey slips its paw into the coconut and seizes the grains. But, oh, the surprise. Its fistful of rice can't slip back through the hole. Suddenly, the monkey finds itself a prisoner, trapped by its own desires and refusal to let go. Little does it know, beyond the village huts lie vast, unprotected rice fields, an endless feast, if only it would release its hold. In life, we often mimic the monkey, held captive by our obstinacy and our failure to envision beyond the strategies we've sworn would yield results. Our inability to recognize and adjust our course leaves us trapped, potentially losing it all. Frustration and discontent mount as we repeatedly, albeit fruitlessly, fight with ourselves and our circumstances. Despite the glaring lack of desired results, we cling obstinately to our old ways. Yet, our hope, our salvation, lies in our capacity to broaden our perspective, to willingly let go, and to transcend into the quantum field. It is here that we connect with superior methods of achievement, satisfying the cravings of our humanness with those sweet results. Are you ready to make that leap? Meet Emma. Emma had always dreamed of being a renowned chef. From a young age, she was enchanted by the magic that happened in the kitchen. After culinary school, she worked tirelessly in top restaurants, honing her skills and developing her unique style. She spent years perfecting her signature dish, a fusion of flavors from her multicultural background. Determined to make a name for herself, Emma entered every prestigious cooking competition she could find. Yet, despite her best efforts, victory always seemed to elude her. She was either too experimental for the traditionalists or too conventional for the innovators. Frustrated and disheartened, Emma decided to take a break from the competitive world and volunteered at a local community center, teaching healthy eating classes to underprivileged kids. It was a humbling experience, and she found joy in sharing her passion and knowledge with others. One day, a local TV producer visited the community center and was impressed by Emma's ability to connect with the kids and make healthy eating fun and accessible. He offered her a spot on a local morning show, demonstrating easy and affordable recipes for families. Emma hesitated at first, as it was a far cry from the Remembering the monkey and the rice story, she decided to let go of her previous ambitions and embrace this new opportunity. Emma's segments quickly gained popularity, and she became a beloved figure in the community. Her approachable style and focus on affordable, healthy meals resonated with many viewers. Soon, she was offered her own cooking show, which became a hit. Emma had finally achieved her dream of being a renowned chef, but not in the way she had originally imagined. Life often has a way of surprising us. Sometimes, the path to our goals is not what we expect, and we must be willing to let go of our preconceived notions and embrace new opportunities. Like the monkey, we can find ourselves trapped by our desires and our refusal to let go of a specific outcome. By releasing our grip and being open to new possibilities, we can find success in the most unexpected places. The money shot, breaking chains. Imagine this. You're watching a suspense-filled movie. You spot the lurking danger before the protagonist does, and you're practically yelling, "Watch out!" That's me right now, hollering, "Let go of the rice, you genius." Your rigid adherence to old methods, your refusal to release your grip, has left you shackled. But here's the plot twist. Your liberator is closer than you think. It surrounds you, the quantum field. It whispers sweet nothings of prosperity, prodding you to realize that the key to genuine comfort, security, and freedom lies not in grabbing, but in releasing. Loosen your grip, alter your strategy, let go, and witness quantum capitalism blow you away. The recap. What's the moral of our monkey saga? It's simple. If your plan isn't working, your ego is the monkey, keeping you from realizing it. The quantum field in quantum you is the liberator, leading you towards adaptation, higher opportunities, and true success. Poke the brain. How are you the monkey in the trap today? Your next power move. Juggernaut journal writing exercise. Breaking free from the coconut trap. Objective. Challenge your attachment to old methods and perspectives that might be hindering your progress. Explore the concept of letting go to embrace new opportunities and the quantum field. Step 1. Identify your rice. Write down an aspect of your life or a method you've been holding on to stubbornly, despite lack of results or satisfaction. This could be related to a goal, a strategy, a habit, or a mindset. Step 2. Monkey mind reflection. Imagine yourself as the monkey in the coconut trap. Reflect on how your attachment to the identified aspect is similar to the monkey's grip on the rice-filled coconut. Describe the parallels between your situation and the monkey's predicament. Note the frustration or dissatisfaction you've experienced while clinging to the old approach. Step 3. Embrace the quantum leap. Shift your perspective towards embracing change and the quantum field as your liberator. Write about a scenario where you release your grip on the rice and step into the quantum field. Envision the opportunities, possibilities, and successes that await you once you let go. Describe the feelings of freedom and empowerment as you transcend old limitations. Step 4. Your quantum sculptor identity. Conclude your exercise by reflecting on your role as the quantum sculptor of your life. Describe the concept of embracing change and releasing attachment in your own words. Write a declaration of your commitment to letting go, adapting, and embracing new opportunities. Reflect on how adopting this mindset can lead to a more fulfilling and successful life journey. Conclusion. This writing exercise prompts you to examine your attachment to old methods and perspectives, encouraging you to let go and embrace change. By envisioning yourself breaking free from the coconut trap and stepping into the quantum field, you open yourself up to new possibilities and opportunities for growth and success. Remember, you have the power to sculpt your own reality by choosing to release what no longer serves you. Lesson 76. Trust. So you've had the light bulb moment that you've been the monkey way too long. You know your fist is stuck in the proverbial coconut and you're dying trying to hang on, but trusting the unknown? Really? Yep, it's a thing. And guess what? It works. But first, you need to get that we're all programmed to think the opposite. The Matrix adores you in monkey mode. It literally thrives off of it. It wraps you up in a snug blanket, whispering sweet nothings about trusting only yourself and your own inner force. Sounds badass, right? Wrong. It's a narrative dripping with sly manipulation, a crafty ploy designed to make you crumble under pressure, resign yourself to a life of consumerism, and trap you in an endless cycle of binging meaningless content and generating ad dollars. Time to flip that stale-ass old script. Trust in yourself. Trust in your world. Trust in the quantum field that vibrates with possibilities. The Matrix has fooled you into believing it's all up to you, that you need to grit your teeth and bear the entire world on your shoulders. But let me tell you, that's a lie. I speak from experience, from a personal journey marred by battles with anxiety and depression, using raw inner force in every corner of my life. The results? Absolute depletion, out of sync with my soul's code, hanging on by a thread, until I discovered a new path, trusting my world and the quantum field. Embracing this trust has been a game changer, transforming not just every detail of my sector, but also every inch of my being. My mantra, my lighthouse in the stormy seas became, my world is taking care of me. Everything is going according to plan. Things are working out beautifully and will continue to do so with ease. This mantra has been my saving grace, connecting me to my higher power, the quantum field, and my quantum self. By adopting this mantra, you too can experience a radical life transformation, a complete metamorphosis of reality right before your eyes. Think of it this way. Your world has never really let you down, has it? Sure, there were times when you didn't get what you wanted, or you felt you had to go without. Or maybe a traumatic event turned your world upside down, leaving you picking up the pieces of your life. But all of that has brought you here, hasn't it? You're still going. You've still got it in you, and you still have the strength to evolve. Money is not solely where it's at, folks. It's the energy that circulates within every aspect of our world and is directly connected to our feelings of survival. Yes, it provides comfort and security, things we so desperately yearn for as humans. But that's all it really is. What truly matters is within you right now. That compelling fire in your belly to grow, experience new things, and squeeze every last drop out of life. If you've made it this far through the book, congratulations. My fire greets your fire, moving forward with quantum you engaged, looking to materialize those higher sectors of reality. This mantra, this mindset that I'm offering here, now in this chapter, will serve you well. I promise you that. The money shot, exiting the Matrix. When you trust that your world is taking care of you and that everything playing out externally is going according to plan, the Matrix releases its grip on you, and you can begin to transform some of your faulty financial narratives. When you believe that things are working out beautifully and will continue to do so with ease, regardless of the circumstances, you are greasing the wheels of personal evolution and prosperity. Exiting scarcity mindset and poverty mentality is all about trust. When you operate from a place of lack, you are essentially telling your world that you do not trust it. Believing that it all comes down to you and your sole abilities in this world will break you, as it has broken many throughout the human experience. Trusting your world is an art, and it pays off handsomely. Separating yourself from the emotional intensity of wondering if it will all work out is nothing short of a miracle. Trusting that your world will deliver is the ultimate tool for the evolving quantum capitalist. I compel you to sharpen this tool. The recap. The leap from inner force to trusting your world is a monumental shift, a revolution of the self. By loosening your grip on control and entrusting your world, you can instigate a transformation beyond words. Whatever it is that you desire for yourself, it is achievable. Tune out the false matrix version of you and tune into the real quantum you. Trusting your world knows the exact way because it does. Let it show you. Your next power move, embracing the mantra. Objective. Turn the empowering trust mantra into visual reminders and place them around your daily environment. My world is taking care of me. Everything is going according to plan. Things are working out beautifully and will continue to do so with ease. Mantra integration. Read and absorb the trust mantra. Understand its shift from inner force to trusting your world and the quantum field. Visual transformation. Create stickers featuring the mantra. Place them on your mirror, laptop, notebook, and anywhere else in your home, office, or car you will see them frequently. Make a screensaver with the mantra. Set it on your devices to reinforce the message. Daily reinforcement. When you see the visuals, take a moment to recite the mantra. Repeat it during your morning routine, throughout your day, and before sleep. Reflect, observe any changes over the next few weeks. Note mindset shifts and positive experiences. Embrace the trust mantra as a guiding force in your decisions and actions. By incorporating the trust mantra into your surroundings, you actively cultivate trust in your world and the quantum field. Visual reminders enhance your daily practice, promoting a mindset of empowerment and positive transformation. Fun fact, ripple effect. Placing this mantra around your home and office where others can see it will exert a positive influence on them, often subconsciously. Observe for yourself and witness the impact. Lesson 77. Sovereign self. There's no shying away from it. You're royalty. Maybe not the kind that wears a physical crown, mind you, but the one who sits at the helm of your own reality. Your home, your castle, your community, your kingdom. This isn't about lording over others. It's about embracing the true power that's innately yours. Every thought, every word, every action. They're your royal decrees, shaping the world around you. You are a force to be reckoned with. An artisan carefully crafting every facet of your reality. Every interaction, every encounter. It's an opportunity for you to exert your influence, to radiate your wisdom and ability. Every monarch has a council, a group of trusted advisors to guide them. But you're no ordinary monarch, are you? So, your council, your companions, should be nothing less than extraordinary. Surround yourself with those who fan your flames, those who believe in you as much as you do. Beware the black holes. the ones who drain your power. They're crafty, promising comfort while leeching away your magic. Do not give them your resources. Protect your kingdom. Guard your reality. From this moment forward, declare yourself the royalty of your own reality. No longer leave things up to chance or circumstance. You are divine and possess all the power you need to materialize the sectors you choose. Never again doubt this power. The quantum field basks in your sovereignty. It sees you shining, unhindered, and tuned to your soul code. Should you choose the quantum capitalist journey, reality will begin to take on a dreamlike quality, opening paths and doorways you never even knew were available to you. This is where the matrix you and quantum you diverge and go your separate ways. Have you ever witnessed a miracle? Not a minor serendipitous event, but a genuine, life-changing miracle? I have, and it is my life. All worldly logic would point to one simple fact. I don't belong in the reality I've chosen for myself. I should have been another statistic, a young child or teenager succumbing to an unfortunate set of circumstances. But I'm not. This miracle I have encountered, the miracle that is my life, is available to you too. You can be a miracle. You are a miracle. Keep that close to your heart as you explore distant sectors of reality. Keep that close to your heart as you evolve into a person you perhaps never thought you could be. Keep that close to your heart as you take command of your reality. The money shot. Sovereignty or bust. True sovereignty is the name of the game. Once you have declared a meaningful reason to obtain higher wealth, it comes to you. This reason should be sovereignty. Achieving higher wealth through meaningful endeavors, which is then used in meaningful ways, allows us to sever many energetic cords that connect us to the matrix. The one truly meaningful goal I have set for myself in my life is to be financially sovereign. In my previous sectors of reality, the external variables were crushed with debt, under-earning, and toxic matrix-laden programming. These tools, this system, have helped me to extract myself from those fates and take the reins of my reality. I now sit in a kingdom of my own design, financially comfortable and free from all the encumbrances that suffocated the generations before me. This freedom is available to us all, but you must wake up and initiate the shift. This knowledge is here for you, but to become sovereign, you must utilize it. The recap. You create your experiences, define your interactions, and build your kingdom. You are not a serf in the field of your reality, but the regent on the throne. Dismiss any scarcity mentality. Do not live with the mindset of a destitute peasant. Never relinquish your power to the matrix and black holes that sow doubt, fear, or insecurity. Poke the brain. Think about this. If you could change the laws of your reality right now, what would you change? Your next power move. Sovereignty of self-meditation. Claim your throne. Find a quiet space and sit or lie down comfortably. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. Visualize yourself in a majestic castle, sitting on a regal throne. Feel the power and authority within you. Golden decrees. Imagine your thoughts as golden orbs of light. With each inhale, envision positive, empowering thoughts radiating from your heart and filling the room. As you exhale, imagine these thoughts shaping your reality, bringing positivity and abundance. Circle of allies and shield. Envision a circle of trusted advisors around you, supporting and uplifting you. Feel their positive energy. Imagine a protective shield forming around you, repelling doubts and negativity. This shield keeps your power intact and your reality aligned with your desires. Declaration. I am the ruler of my reality. My thoughts create my kingdom of positivity and plenty. Take a few more deep breaths, and when you're ready, open your eyes, carrying the sense of empowerment and sovereignty with you throughout your day. Finale. I decree the quantum me. We've journeyed far and wide together, you and I. We've swam in the depths of self-awareness, climbed the mountains of understanding, and dared to dance in the tempest of our own vulnerabilities. Today, we find ourselves at the edge of the precipice, facing the final leap. This is where the rubber meets the road, where the theory transforms into life-altering action. We've challenged the status quo. We've shaken the very foundation of your belief system, and in doing so, unlocked a power within you that rivals the mightiest of forces. Nearing the end of these lessons, I hope you see that you have everything within you right now to become a creator. Reflect on everything you've learned so far. Your perception isn't just a lens. It's a veritable paintbrush, capable of creating vast landscapes of reality. But here's your golden key. You're not just the artist, but also the canvas and the very essence of the painting. Your life is a masterpiece of your own making, and your perspective is the brushstrokes defining your existence. It's all you, baby. You are the force behind every decision, every feeling, every thought. And that power, that raw energy coursing through you, is your birthright. You are the power. Ever watched a superhero movie where the hero discovers they've had the power all along? It's the moment when Spider-Man realized he didn't need the suit, or when Wonder Woman understood that she is the God Killer. It's thrilling, exhilarating, empowering. And you, my friend, are about to have that same epiphany. You've journeyed with me through these lessons, and now it's time for you to take the wheel, to decide that you are the power. No more sideline spectating. This is your game. You make the rules. You are the hero, the power, the driving force. Are you ready for your next sector? Let me leave you with this. If you have the power to shape your reality, what's stopping you from creating the life you've always dreamed of? What's your next move? How will you harness your power? Where will this knowledge take you? Your next power move. Declare your verdict. Set the stage. Find a quiet and comfortable space where you won't be disturbed. Take a few deep breaths to center yourself. Write your verdict. Grab your Juggernaut journal and paper, or open a digital notepad. Write down the following declaration in bold letters. I am the power. I shape my reality. I am quantum me. Speak your truth. Stand up or sit up straight. Read your written declaration out loud with conviction. Feel the words resonate within you. Say it multiple times if you need to, letting the power of the words sink in. Visualize and embrace. Close your eyes and take a moment to visualize yourself standing strong, surrounded by an aura of confidence and calm control. Imagine your reality bending to your intention as you shape it according to your desires. Affirm and believe. Open your eyes and repeat the declaration once again, looking at the words as you say them. Believe every word you utter. This is your truth, your affirmation of your power. Anchor your verdict. Keep your written declaration somewhere visible, like a mirror, a vision board, or as your phone wallpaper. Whenever self-doubt creeps in, return to your verdict, reaffirming your power. Conclusion. Well, here we are, If you've made it this far, you're no longer the person you were at the start. If you felt provoked, unsettled, or even had a couple of laugh out loud moments, then this book has done its job. We've covered a lot of ground together. We've explored the vast expanse of your potential, confronted the coconuts of your life, learned the power in letting go of the rice, and tuned into your quantum voice. If your mind is whirling, that's a good sign. It means you're processing, challenging your narrative, and evolving. Remember, change doesn't happen overnight. It's like tending a garden. It requires constant nurturing. The seeds have been sown in your subconscious. Now it's up to you to water them with introspection, bask them in the sunlight of action, and weed out the remnants of resistance. And as you move forward, remember that you are the quantum architect of your life. You have the power to sculpt your reality, not through rigid control, but through the art of letting go and allowing the quantum field to show you the way. In closing, we're handing you back the reins. Your life is a masterpiece in the making, painted with broad strokes of bravery, speckles of spontaneity, and don't be afraid to color outside the lines. Embrace the process, celebrate the progress, and remember, you're not just surviving, you're thriving. Thank you for embarking on this journey with us. Here's to breaking chains, shaking things up, and living your life on your own terms. Cheers to you, the quantum architect, the brave explorer, the forever learner, the change maker, the quantum capitalist.